Hello, amazing people. How you guys doing once again? I'm so glad to be in your midst as usual. Okay. I want to wish you a happy Sunday. You know, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the place you are hearing the sound of my voice from. Okay, it's nice to be in your midst, as I've said earlier. So, straight to the news that is coming out of the Union of First Palace at this moment. Okay, what we are hearing at this time, excuse me, sorry, I'm a bit under the weather right now. So, what we are hearing from the Union of First Palace at this moment is that following the galaxy of challenges that have befallen the palace of recent, especially the alleged story we heard that Oni was had a dream, and he found himself somewhere. Eventually, he regained himself and blah 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 stuff like that. I'm sure you guys heard about that. It was all over the social media a few days ago. Okay, so it is being said that following his recovery from that bout, you know, he started having this feeling like, okay, maybe the predictions that some diviners, some spiritualists have made in the past regarding Queen Naomi are beginning to, fall in place. Because in the past, don't forget that a lot of diviners have said that it appears that his life, his star, his glory and everything is tied to Queen Naomi being in his life, And don't forget, people who said this thing, maybe for you and I that are onlookers, outside the palace, you might, agree to some extent that, at the time that Queen Naomi was fully in the palace, that time, represented the time that you had a lot of serenity, a lot of peace, a lot of things were just happening. We never heard of these reports of, you know, all the situations that we now hear about. So people are saying that it is because of the grace. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, people are not saying that it is because of the grace, that Queen Naomi carries. She's a woman of God. We don't want to overflog her capacity, her spiritual sagacity, and everything, which she, brought to bear, with her presence in the palace. Okay, so people are saying that it's like Ooni of Ife, just coming out of the situation that he just went through. People are saying that he's beginning to, believe in that prophecies by a lot of spiritualists and diviners regarding himself and Queen Naomi. And that has now, prompted Kabiesi, to send a message, to Iyamifa. Okay. And we are told that, following the strange things happening at the palace, especially to KBC, which tend to give credence to Yamifa's past predictions, it is now being rumored that KBC has cried out to Yamifa to help him beg Queen Naomi to have a rethink. Yes, you heard me well. So they said he reached out to Iyamifa, to help him talk to Queen Naomi. Despite the fact that KBC has been a very busy person, he's preoccupied with, the preparation for his 50th birthday. Like we reported in the past, a lot of programs have been lined up because he said he's going to mark that birthday with 50 projects. And he actually started, and we did a report of his presence at Obafemi Awolowo University, where he hosted the First Lady, and they launched some iconic projects. We talked about that already. So, but despite these events, he's still able to have time, to look at his personal life and the things that he feels that are not going very well at this moment. And it is on that ground that he was said to have reached out to Yamifa, and he was said to have cried to Yamifa, saying, uh, in his words now, let me paraphrase, I did not support you, referring to Queen Naomi now, I did not support you with all these businesses and finances to equip you against me. Okay, I think he's making this observation and because he feels like, okay, maybe Queen Naomi has finally decided to stay away from him, because she's now financially capable to handle her life and maybe for the rest of many generations to come, if she manages the business interest that she has, which she got courtesy of Kabiyesi, that she might not really need him, maybe this is what he is feeling. Okay, so he went further to say, I did all I did out of love for you and Tade, my son, and what we share together and what we are building together. Okay? Don't make me regret ever supporting you that much. I did it for love. Wow. Well, the thing is, I've always said that some of these things are neither here nor there. Sometimes it's even extremely difficult to believe when we are told that Kabiesi's love Naomi so much. Sometimes it looks like he actually loved her, but sometimes when you look at the body language at times, I mean, it's so obvious that maybe he hates this woman. So sometimes it's difficult to place where he belongs. I tell you, you know, because sometimes you see innuendos, so many innuendos from him, which are not so nice at times. Okay, so it is rumored that Kabiesi, upon realizing that it is looking apparent that his glory is indeed, vested in Queen Naomi, decided to quickly consult Iyamifa before things gets deteriorated further. Recall that so many Ifa priests and other diviners about different fora told Kabiyesi that Naomi's grace is the reason for his shine and glory. Okay, so Yamifa was said to have advised Kabiyesi that it's not too late to retrace his steps, but most fundamentally, she told Kabiyesi that it is not up to her at this point. It's not up to her, and she has not said anything different. Okay, so the truth of the matter is one of the reasons why I think Queen Naomi, Ooni of Ife, is having this feeling is that honestly, he has really tried so much for Queen Naomi in the past. Courtesy of the Kabiyesi, Queen Naomi has an oil well, which you guys are aware. Queen Naomi, is building something big, in solid minerals. She has gotten a solid mineral prospecting license, as we reported to you on this channel some time ago. Okay, she's into jewelry as well. She has shops scattered all everywhere that are loaded with all sort of jewelry. Okay, and you know what that means. Okay, then she's got this royal mansion that I'm sure a lot of you know about, and a palatial house in Ministers Hill in Abuja. For the benefit of those who don't know where Ministers Hill is in the FCT, Abuja, that side is not for poor people. That place you can only find billionaires, maybe millionaires, few millionaires, but mostly billionaires having houses, around that place. It's not a cheap place, okay? So based on this investment and these riches that have accrued to Naomi, that keep accruing to Naomi, and the fact that she's no longer in good terms with Ooni of Ife, Ooni of Ife is feeling that okay, could it be that because she has now been fully empowered, that is why she's so emboldened not to ever come back to him? But the thing is, this is neither here nor there. I wouldn't be able to say if this is the reason. But the truth of the matter is, we all know that Queen Naomi has suffered so much, especially of recent. Her name has been denigrated, she has been humiliated, because some of these innuendos and some of this speech and remarks by Kabiesi himself has not even helped matters. And don't forget, this woman has a family to advise her, and she's a human being. She needs to have fun. She needs to enjoy her life. She needs freedom as well. So having gotten to that point of getting her freedom spiritually from this man and having the support of her family to go about her life, I don't think this is the best time to want to go into any settlement or whatever. If the Union of Ife is asking for co-parenting, I don't have problem with that. But whatever it is, let's see. Like Iyamifa has rightly answered him, it is not up to her at this point. But in the days ahead, let's see what Ooni of Ife will do further. So this is what we heard at this moment, and we said we have to bring this to you. What do you think? Do you think Queen Naomi left because of the fact that she's now financially okay? Do you think she left because of the pressure? Do you think it's even wise for her to go back to Oni at this time? Please kindly leave your comment in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.